New Caledonia, an archipelago in the heart of the South Pacific. An Oceanian land enriched by the cultures of its peoples coexisting for nearly 2 centuries. Kanaks, Europeans, Polynesians, Indonesians, Asians. New Caledonia is also a lagoon, and not just any lagoon. The coral reef around the mainland, 1,200 kilometers long, is the longest continuous barrier reef in the world. Consequently, the lagoon bordered by this barrier reef covers 24,000 square kilometers of clear waters all around the main island. Since 2008, the coral reefs, lagoons, and ecosystems of New Caledonia are classified as a World Heritage Site by UNESCO and internationally renowned for their rich splendor. This is hardly surprising when you see these images. To be specific, this classification concerns 6 areas throughout the territory of 3 administrative provinces and the government. The intercastal atolls in the far north, the atolls of Uvea and Beautemps-Beaupré in the Loyalty Islands, the 2 great lagoons in the north and in the south of the main island, and the 2 northeastern and western coastal areas. In these waters, some of the most threatened species in the world are living. The 3rd largest population of dugongs lives there full time, while the humpback whales come each year to breed and calve. On these islands, on these beaches, the most vulnerable sea turtles and seabird families nest. All in all, the Caledonian areas forming the site classified in the World Heritage List represent almost 60% of New Caledonia's lagoon total surface. A beautiful, graceful, and fragile immensity, and also a tremendous challenge for the men and women in charge of this invaluable heritage's protection and management. How can we preserve such an extended area? How can we effectively coordinate missions as diverse as surveillance of the maritime area, assessment of the ecosystem's condition, or even the continuous biological follow-up of the protected species? The only possible answer is cooperation and the sharing of responsibilities and duties. In New Caledonia, 4 institutions share the jurisdiction regarding the protection of the environment. The 3 provinces, Southern, Northern, Loyalty Islands, and the Government of New Caledonia. Under the leadership of these institutions, an original model of Caledonian-style participatory management was designed. As soon as 2006, even before the effective classification of the Caledonian sites, involving the local populations in all their diversity had become necessary. This is how the management committees and associations were created in each of the 6 classified areas, mainly made up of volunteers representing the different local stakeholders groups. They gather representatives of customary leaders, fishermen, tourism operators, associations or institutions, all working together for concerted actions responding closely to the realities of the ground.
Le comité de gestion met en place un plan de gestion et la mise en œuvre, c'est l'association qui met en œuvre le plan de gestion avec toutes les actions qui sont dans le plan de gestion. Et parmi les actions, on a l'action suivi tortue qui se déroule tous les ans à la même période. Donc là, ici, on est sur l'îlot Yavat qui fait partie d'un des sites suivis avec l'îlot Yega. Le travail consiste à venir rester sur l'îlot, à passer 2 nuits, 3 jours et à surveiller les tortues qui, quand ils viennent fréquenter le site, pondent et on profite de ces moments-là pour faire le bagage. Et là, on travaille en étroite collaboration avec les membres de l'association qui sont déjà formés pour cette action. Et là, en ce moment, ils sont autonomes.
Because in New Caledonia, whatever your training, profession, or status is, the protection and management of the lagoons is a shared concern. Therefore, everyone at their own level can do something while contributing to the advance of knowledge, allowing the proposal of more appropriate and consistent protection and management measures. The nature warden brigades sail across the lagoon to enforce the regulations. The emblematic species are closely monitored, and the reef and its inhabitants receive minute attention. Quotas, protected areas, and species are part of the whole set preservation tools.
La brigade des gardes nature a 3 missions. Donc le contrôle et la surveillance, la sensibilisation des populations au code de l'environnement et à ses lois, et le suivi du milieu. Le suivi du milieu, ça nous permet d'engranger de l'information, ces informations qui peuvent faire évoluer les lois, ou nous permet de sensibiliser aussi les personnes de bord de mer, leur donner de l'information qui pour l'instant est un peu manquante ou qui n'ont pas de base scientifique. Le fait qu'on soit sur ces îlots, qu'on fasse ces rondes de façon régulière, ça permet aussi de contrecarrer ce qui pourrait advenir en termes de pillage de nids, sur les nids de tortues, mais une surveillance qui est aussi plus générale, c'est-à-dire sur tout ce qui peut être activité de pêche. C'est vraiment des sites qu'il faut continuer à suivre et continuer à préserver, notamment de la surpêche ou de la surexploitation des ressources.
An indispensable cooperation, animation and discussion tool, the Néo-Calédonienne Conservatory of Natural Areas was created in 2001. Its essential mission are to understand, to protect, and to enhance New Caledonia's natural land and marine areas, while ensuring and coordinating the participatory, integrated, and sustainable management of these areas. The Conservatory gets the information out to the World Heritage Centre and the Caledonian public.
Le rôle du pôle patrimoine mondial du CEN, c'est de garantir une cohérence dans la gestion du bien inscrit au patrimoine mondial. Le CEN est le point d'entrée pour l'UNESCO, c'est-à-dire qu'on va être le référent en cas de questions ou besoin de reporting sur ce qu'on fait en termes de gestion. C'est le CEN qui va être sollicité pour apporter la réponse à l'UNESCO.
Given the threats arising from climate change, given the unavoidable consequences of our changing consumption modes, the challenge remains the quest for sustainable solutions. An essential challenge, vital for our generation, just as for those coming after us. Since their classification, New Caledonian's lagoons have become the heritage not only of the Caledonian people, but of the whole of humanity. Aware of this responsibility, more and more Caledonians in the country are today concerned and involved in the endless task of preserving this universal heritage.